Hey everybody, welcome back to the show That's Debatable Daily, in which we debate every single day. My name is Leavezo, and today Mickey is joining me just to discuss some of the most important things, that are on everybody's mind nowadays.
In the world.
Just the biggest issues, right? Today we're going to talk about who would make a better assassin out of the Disney characters between Woody and Kuzco. Who would make a better assassin, Woody or Kuzco?
Okay, here's what I'll say. I think Kuzco, always surprises you.
That's a good point.
I feel like
Kuzco's
Woody, I can kind of predict.
Woody's chaotic, but Kuzco's much more chaotic than Woody is.
Yeah, but he's also so useful.
Yeah.
In Emperor's New Groove, I'm just like, oh yeah, I would want Kuzco.
But I guess this depends. More effective assassin, right? Who would you rather not have coming after you?
Kuzco.
Okay.
That guy is huge.
He's a llama. He's just a llama. Well, I guess
I'm
it
thinking
depends
of
on if
Kronk. Do you know who I'm thinking of? I'm thinking of Kronk.
Kronk would make the best assassin, except for he's an idiot, so he'd get caught.
Yeah, but he's an idiot.
He also couldn't kill you.
Is efficient.
He also can't kill people. He literally is hired as an assassin, and he can't go through with it. Remember?
Yeah.
So he wouldn't be an effective assassin.
Okay, now that I know my Disney characters,
Kuzco, I'm going to say in his llama form, because that's the majority of the movie.
Yeah.
In his llama form, an animal is scary. You don't know if it's him or just another llama. But Woody's a toy, and he's only this big.
Yeah.
And how do you know that toy's alive? He could be anywhere in this room right now, plotting your demise. That's kind of terrifying. At least if a llama shows up that's trying to kill you, a llama shows up that's going to try to kill you.
Yeah.
If a toy is plotting your demise, they're just going to crawl into your throat in the middle of the night and suffocate you with their cowboy hat, lodge it in your esophagus or something. Terrible things. It's kind of scary to already think about your toys being alive. Yeah.
He has a string attached to his back.
He has a string attached to his back. You know what I mean? And also just I don't know, he's proven he's devious. Remember how he takes out Buzz? Okay, only one of these two characters between Kuzco and Woody has actually carried out a successful hit before.
Yeah.
Woody got rid of Buzz and almost killed him. If his plan would have gone successfully, Buzz would have been killed.
Yeah,
And Woody pulled it off without a hitch, and he improvised it. He didn't even plan it. He just woke up one morning and got rid of Buzz.
That's true.
That's kind of a dangerous amount of power.
Yeah.
If Woody just decides you're not there's going to be some crazy Rube Goldberg machine set in motion that gets rid of you. That's terrifying.
Yeah. I feel like if Woody had personal motivation against whoever he's killing, he would be terrifying.
Yeah. I also just feel like Kuzco would be much more likely to procrastinate it.
He's also just kind of goofy.
I
feel like he also wouldn't care.
Neither of these people would kill anybody except for Woody and Buzz, apparently, when he was in, a bad place. We forgive you, Woody. You made better on the second and third movie. The fourth one we could just pretend it doesn't exist. But the thing about Kuzco is he's already rich. He doesn't need money. How are you going to convince him to assassinate somebody? He's like, that's not worth endangering my life for. I have more money than I could ever spend. I rule this empire. How are you going to convince me to assassinate somebody? I literally have Yzma before, the events of to take care of the dirty work for him.
So true.
You know what I mean? Yzma and Kronk did stuff like that for the kingdom, so that Kuzco didn't have to. You know what I mean? So that he could just have fun. I just don't think he would have what it takes to be a good assassin. Whereas Woody is absolutely a psychopath through and through.
Oh, shoot.
100%. After seeing what he did for Buzz out of jealousy, it's like, dude, here's this new toy that's going through the same, just sort of existential crisis of learning that you're a toy and learning what it means to be a toy. Instead of taking him under your wing and teaching him the joys of being in playtime with a kid and how fulfilling that is. Instead, he just freaking gets rid of him.
Yeah.
He just plots his demise.
It's probably being an only child and then getting a younger sibling or something.
Sure, yeah.
That was a really dramatic shift.
But the thing is, there's lots of toys. He wasn't the only child. He was the favorite child, and there was a new favorite. That's just ego, Woody. That's just your ego. You've been around, strutting around being I'm the favorite toy. Nobody even gives a crap about the shark that's in the freaking toolbox. Andy hasn't played with that in 5 years, but Woody doesn't care about him. Woody just cares that this new toy is shiny and cool, and he's taking away attention. And that's literally Woody's character arc in the first one, but it tells us something important about his capacity for violence. So I think I'm going with Woody as a better assassin, honestly.
I think I'm going to stick with Kronk. Even in the initial question. Yeah. And just who I thought of.
If we're missing anything else about Kuzco, not that he's not devious, but at the end of the day, he was a petulant kid, but he was good.
Solo assassin, yeah. Woody, because Kronk's gonna, or not Kronk, Kuzco.
Wow, you need to watch that movie again, Mickey. That needs to be on your watch list. Kuzco is good at disguising, though. He can literally look like a human female.
Yeah, he has more
passively.
resources.
Passively,
I feel like
he can look like a human female and go to a restaurant and nobody bats an eye. That's pretty crazy. That's just some good disguise. But Woody will be unseen. He can sneak into your house through the dog door. You're over.
Yeah.
A llama still has to get into your house somehow.
I'm hoping this doesn't ruin Woody for me.
Woody is, this is the thing actually, Mickey, that's going on right now with movies. If I can do a little spiel.
Yeah.
We need all of our characters to be like perfectly moral in all of our movies. And if they do anything reprehensible, then we're like, oh, we can't watch a movie with that person. Instead of like, no, humans do things like that. Things happen because of it. And we learn lessons because of it. What happened to Woody because he did that to Buzz? Terrible things.
Yeah.
He almost lost his life. He almost lost everything that was important to him. And because of that journey, he also made a wonderful lifelong friend, right? And so like we need movies that can teach stuff about that instead of sanitized slop that we put on the background
Where you come
while we're
back
scrolling
from
on our phone.
the mistakes.
Yeah. So anyway, I think that's just also a product of our time. So thank you, Pixar, for giving us a slightly sociopathic Woody that we could use for our discussion today. Let's hear what you guys have at home. I want to know, Woody or Kuzco, what's going on? Maybe we're totally wrong. Maybe we're right.
Kronk.
Maybe you're wrong. And maybe you've been wrong this whole time about Woody. And you should change your opinion. Tomorrow, we're talking superpowers again. These are some of our favorite episodes. Tomorrow, we're debating between being able to hear up to a mile away, but you have to be holding a sign constantly that says, I love smelling stinky feet. Or you have the Force from Star Wars. But everything you try to lift with it is 3 times as heavy as it would be otherwise. Join us tomorrow.